Welcome to Summarize Science. Have you ever wanted to create a realistic 3D avatar of yourself for a game or the metaverse? For years, AI has been trying to do this from just a handful of photos, but there's been a major catch. Most methods need to know the person's exact pose in the photos, how they're standing, sitting, or moving. If that pose information is even slightly off, the final 3D model can look distorted and messy. But what if you could skip that step entirely? A new paper introduces NoPo-Avatar, a system that does just that. It creates high-quality, animatable 3D avatars from sparse images, completely without needing any human pose information as input. So, how does it work without this crucial guide? The system uses a clever dual-branch architecture, as you can see in this diagram. Think of the template branch as a generic 3D human mannequin. It knows the basic human shape and can fill in any missing parts, like a person's back from a front-facing photo. At the same time, image branches act like projectors, taking the fine details from each input photo, like the pattern on a shirt, and mapping them onto the model. By combining this general human template with the specific, high-fidelity details from the images, it reconstructs a complete 3D representation in a neutral T-pose. The impact of this is huge, and this graph really tells the story. For previous methods, as the input pose information gets noisier, moving from perfect, no noise to an estimated pred pose, their rendering quality drops significantly. In contrast, NoPo-Avatar's performance remains high and consistent because it's completely unaffected by pose errors. You can see the difference clearly in these side-by-side renderings. When using an inaccurate, predicted pose, the other method produces a blurry, distorted result. NoPo-Avatar, using only the images, creates a much sharper and more accurate avatar. This next comparison is even more striking. Here we see other models in two scenarios, one with perfect, ground-truth input poses, which is an unrealistic lab setting, and one with predicted poses, which is a real-world scenario. While the other methods look okay in the lab setting, their quality degrades massively in the real-world one. NoPo-Avatar, shown on the far right, achieves results comparable to the perfect lab setting, but without needing any of that extra pose information. Amazingly, this even works with just a single input image. When compared against other recent methods designed for single-image reconstruction, NoPo-Avatar consistently produces better results, capturing clothing details and overall shape more accurately. It's also significantly faster to reconstruct than many competing approaches, taking only a fraction of a second. So, let's recap the breakthrough here. NoPo-Avatar is a new AI model that reconstructs animatable 3D human avatars from just one or a few regular photos. Its key innovation is that it completely eliminates the need for camera or human pose data during the reconstruction process. This makes it incredibly robust to the kind of imperfect data you'd find in the real world. What does this mean for the future? This technology could make creating personalized digital avatars incredibly easy and accessible. Imagine creating a custom game character that looks just like you, trying on clothes virtually, or creating a realistic avatar for VR and AR applications, all from a few quick snaps on your phone. By removing a major technical barrier, this research brings us one step closer to a world where our digital and physical identities can seamlessly merge. Thanks for watching Summarize Science.